Good morning and grand rising family. It's your girl D-Ray, the divine relationship alchemist, helping you heal your relationship with self to heal your relationship with others. I'm so glad to be back with y'all today. I got a juicy topic. I'm going to try to get into it really quickly and get it done. The importance of happiness. Why is it so important to vibrate from a space and a place of happiness? You can hear the vibration and the energy coming through my voice right now because I hear it from myself and I feel the vibrancy of it. But happiness is so important, right? Unconditional happiness, unconditioned happiness is the energy that we must exude right now in this space and time. A couple of reasons why. One, we've just had that fall equinox, right? So the seasons are changing. And right now, going into the fall and then into winter, those are the times where people get the most depressed, the most sad, the most confused and understandably so, because during this time, things start to die. The leaves show us the flowers in nature. Things get brown and they wither away. Things die. And from an internal state of being, there are aspects of ourselves that must die. There are character traits, there are habits, there is energies, there are people that we must release from ourselves, right? In order for us to evolve and gain the knowledge and the wisdom that we must exude going into this new season, right? It's no coincidence that Panic's topic was walking through the gates of death, something like that, the gates of death, right? Basically saying there are small aspects of ourselves that must die off. And the more we allow these small aspects of ourselves to die off, the more we are ready for the grand transition whenever we go into our greatness, whenever we go back to Sirius or heaven or whatever we want to call it. The point that I'm making right now is the fall season reminds us of death. And if you are not centered in your internal happiness, right, it's so easily to become consumed in the energy that the earth is vibrating with and that the energy that people around you are vibrating with. So right now, I'm really challenging you to center yourself around unconditioned happiness. What do I mean? You don't have to have anything happening, any actual manifestations in your life presenting themselves for you to still feel good. Feeling good is the work, right? Because there are always going to be situations and circumstances that can cause you to be miserable, unhappy, pissed off, feeling like the world is against you, right? There are always situations on a daily basis that can make you feel that way. When you decide that you are going to be unconditionally happy, right? When you do make that decision, peace, brother. When you do make that decision, all right, you balance out the law of polarity. Now, polarity is something that we can overcome by shifting our thoughts, right? So my happiness is not based off of a manifestation. My happiness is not based off of anyone's validation. My happiness is just because. So when I shift that polarity, now I'm in a place to where if my money was low, I'm still happy. If there's some issues happening in my relationships, I'm still happy. Right? If things change, I am still happy because I did not base my happiness off of anything physical, anything earthly, anything human. I'm letting my happiness be based off of a decision, a choice, an internal choice, a spiritual choice that says, I'm going to be happy regardless. I'm going to find the vibration of happiness. And when I find this vibration, my vortex is wide open and all the manifestations and all the things that I've put out there to the universe that I feel would actually make me happy are actually available to me now. All right. Whenever you are not in a happy place, the exact opposite of that is just resistance. Right. And when you are in a state of resistance and closed offness, you cannot receive anything. Not love, not these manifestations, not money, not anything, not peace, not beauty, whatever your heart's desires may be. Okay? You have to be vibrating from a space of happiness in order to receive all that your higher self has to actually give you. And that can be challenging. It can be so challenging. So some things that I've been doing to put myself in that space, right? I choose to actually observe my children. Actually observe them in their chaos, running around happy, doing whatever they want to do. Observe that. That brings me happiness. That brings me peace. Reading books, that brings me happiness. That brings me peace. Just doing something intentional for my growth from an internal state of being. All right? You have to choose happiness. Right now is the time where you have to choose happiness. If you're not going to choose happiness, the external energies around you are going to choose death and the emotions that typically come along with that. All right? Balance out the polarity of these emotions by choosing happiness unconditionally, by choosing happiness for absolutely no reason at all, by deciding that I am going to be happy. That's just where I'm going to be. You know, like situations are going to happen, but I choose to always come back to this space. And it's going to be challenging, but you're going to notice and recognize how mentally and spiritually and emotionally strong you are. Right? Like, your natural state of being is happiness, is joy, is peace, right? That's natural to you. That's natural to you. That is your birthright. Okay? Because when you really sit with the statement, there's no such thing or good or bad. It just is. Right? Or all things work together for your betterment. When you really think about and you live from that space, then you realize I have everything to be happy for. We've all had experiences that were just downright shitty, right? Just terrible experiences. But when you look back on it and you're like, damn, that evolved me to a place I didn't even imagine that I would be in. So when you think about your life experiences in that way, it's easier for you to be happy. It's like, I know undoubtedly that this experience that is not feeling favorable right now is going to evolve me to be my absolute best self. You're always winning. We don't take losses, spiritual people. When you are truly invested in your spiritual growth, when you're truly invested in the unification of your human self and your higher God self, when you're truly invested in creating that oneness and living and existing in that oneness, in that beingness, you don't lose, right? You grow, you win, you evolve. All right? I love y'all. I've been on this happiness journey for the past 2 weeks. And it's transforming my life. Like, I feel all the manifestations flowing to me. I know that anything that my heart's desire, whether it's present in my conscious mind or not, is manifesting. My vortex is wide open. It's full. It's just the spirit of appreciation just comes upon you. All right. I love y'all. Peace. Oh, I got to tell you, right? It's October now. Is it October 1st? I believe it is. Right? I'm in October, baby. That 10 month. Okay. And so for my birthday, I'm doing $10, 10-minute readings. So for the 10th month of the year, we're doing $10, 10-minute readings or healing consultations. Please visit my website, relationshipalchemy.org. To book, just go to donations, donate the $10, and then just say for the 10-minute reading. Do that. I'm going to do that for the entire month of October. I'm only going to do readings on Sundays. So, you know, if you don't get in on one Sunday, it'll be the next Sunday or the next Sunday. I'm only going to do them on Sundays. Shout out to all the Libra babies. We balance out this thing. We create justice and equilibrium in this existence. So shout out to us. Send me an email if you have any thoughts, concerns. Go purchase my Stand Like Mountain Root Chakra oil. It is necessary to balance out those energies at the base, right? At the root of the issue. Love y'all. Peace.